Good morning. It's Friday, November 7th, 2025. And we're here in Altadena, California on a job site where we're rebuilding one of the houses that burnt down out here. It looks like a wasteland of homes devastated. You'd think we were in the England back in during World War II when they were getting bombed by the Germans in the Blitzkrieg and all of this. Look at this mess. Look at this. This is crazy. Just some houses not even affected. Then several houses gone. Just desolation. Desolation like crazy. Yeah. So we got an opportunity to rebuild this house, or at least participate in the rebuilding of this house. And they hired us to do the plumbing, HVAC, and electrical on this one. So even though we didn't finish the other job, but we only have like a couple of days, I got to tidy up the HVAC over there at that house in Hawthorne. I'll do another video of that one later on today for you. But on this one, I had to get things prepared for my electrical panel. And if you look right here, we've got some wire, number 4 wire, and I set up what they call a oofer. And it was named in honor of the gentleman who created this system of grounding the electrical panel using the foundational steel as a grounding element. The traditional way was 2 grounding rods, one pretty much close to the panel, the other one minimum of 6 feet apart, with a ground conductor stretching from the panel all the way to the cold water inlet. But nowadays we have water lines that are non-metallic, so not too much of a good idea to do that. But the way I like to do it is the last 10 feet, or at least we're gonna have 10 feet of copper tubing in here, and then we'll bring it up in copper and it'll go into the wall. And then from there, we'll either do copper, PEX, or whatever type of plumbing system that's on the plan. I don't quite remember on this one. I haven't seen so many plans over the last month. My brain is getting seasoned up on who's getting what and who's doing what. But that's not my job. That's the job for the office manager to work out. I just give him input and tell him where we're at and what we're doing in the field. But anyway, we also have a detached garage, and so we had to run some conduit from the house to the garage. And the cool thing about this setup, once the house is done, I'm going to show you guys all of the wonderful little features that I'm going to do here. But basically, we're going to have a setup to where the person can come into the garage, they can get out of their car, and they'll be able to turn the lights on inside here. And they'll also be able to turn the exterior lights on in here. That way, if they have groceries or whatever and they have to go into the house or walk from the garage to the house, they can light everything up. So we're gonna have all the exterior lights, like the porch lights and everything. They're gonna be on a 3-way switch to where you can turn the lights on in here, or you can turn the lights on from one of the exit points that leads towards the garage. Like there's gonna be a side door over here. So they're gonna have a long way to get to the garage, but they can turn the light on there, and say maybe they have, somebody calling on the phone, hey, I'm here at the house, whatever. Or maybe they just want to light up the backyard to see if there's critters or intruders. They'll be able to do it from either the garage or the house. So that's one of the good features. But we got 2 conduit tubes, one over there, and it's a continuously open tube to there, where we're going to be running our wires for that. And We got 2 bathrooms over here. And once they remove all of this formwork and they put the what they call the sill plate, the mud sill plate, because we call concrete walls for foundation, we call them mud sills. They're gonna cover all of that with wood, and that's gonna be the base for the walls. Once they cover that, then we're gonna go over the top of this mud sill, because there's gonna be a toilet here, a shower, and a sink. And on the other side, it's gonna be a similar setup, but not only do they have a tub, they're gonna have a shower over there. I think it's vice versa. On one side, we have a tub shower combo, and then on the other side, we have just the shower. But we also gonna have a toilet and a sink, toilet and a sink on the other side. But on the other side also, we're gonna have a laundry room. So basically, all of that main piping is gonna go over the top of this center mud wall into the drain. And let's see, I think you guys will be able to see this one too. Show you guys everything at the start. We have a transitional drain pipe here, and you can probably see the blue pipe here. We set this in because we needed a pass-through for the sewer stuff to get across to this main line that was preserved as a result of the old plumbing system still being intact. And it's a pretty new system because all of this pipe is ABS pipe. It's a black plastic ABS pipe. When it gets across to the other side, I believe it was cast iron. Well, you can't see it now, but this pipe went all the way across over to here to the other side, because basically all the bathrooms in the original house were installed over here. They were installed on this side of the property. So we're gonna cut this pipe. There was some cast iron pipe on this side, but somehow or at some point during the life of the old house, they redid the whole drain system except the cast iron that was like immediately underneath the bathrooms. But that drain pipe goes all the way over here, and then it pops up over here. And this used to be the exterior to the house, but they decided to add a patio deck. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna dig this assembly up and take it out and remove it. And we're gonna create another clean out setup over on the outside of the new perimeter wall of the house. And we did some camera work, and basically that pipe goes across here like this, and then it makes a turn here right at this foundation wall, but it's well beneath the depth of this foundation wall. But it goes across and then it comes out and goes in this direction here. So we're gonna come in and, or somebody's gonna come in and dig this out for me. And then I'm gonna end up installing a clean out assembly similar to one here. This was an old school fashion of what they call a two-way clean out, where they had a sanitary tee that went this way going back towards the house, and then they had one going forward. So they had them like back to back. And now they have a device called a two-way clean out. So instead of having these two holes, we'll just have one, and you'll be able to run, the plumber will be able to run his snake in either direction, either forward or backwards, depending on what he finds when he opens up the clean out access. So anyway, getting started on this one. I don't know how long this one's going to take, but as a plumber, electrician, and an HVAC contractor, once these guys start building these walls and get the framing in, I'm coming in probably 2 days after they get started. And if they have all of these walls built, I'm doing all my drill outs for my wire, I'm doing all my drill outs for my plumbing, and I'm gonna be installing stuff it's going to go so fast that the contractor who we're working for, we did an electrical job at a property where he's been on that project for well over 18 months. And we came in about 10 days, wired up the house, and we volunteered or offered to, we didn't volunteer. We offered to kind of help take over the project and get it all finished. And that project, I believe, should be done in the next 3 to 4 months. So, just to give you guys an idea, anybody interested in hiring us to do construction work, you got my channel. Send me a message. We'll be more than happy to look at it. But just keep in mind, as I told you in many videos before, we're not a race to the bottom company. We pride ourselves on doing things with precision, having inspections go without any corrections, and getting things done in a very fast, efficient manner. So, guys, have a good day. Talk to you soon.